In Islam, the emphasis on choosing a righteous spouse is based on religion and morals. Just as men are urged to select righteous wives, there is no explicit hadith that specifically names types of men to avoid marrying. But there are general guidelines warning against traits that could negatively impact marital life, such as 1. A man without religion. Islam stresses choosing a man of faith, as the Prophet said, "If someone with whose religion and character you are satisfied proposes to marry your daughter, then marry her to him. If you do not do so, there will be corruption and great ruin on earth." Al-Tirmidhi graded Hassan. A man who neglects religious obligations or disregards Allah's boundaries cannot be trusted to safeguard his family's well-being. The day youth, cuckold. This refers to a man who does not protect his family's honor and allows violations of their dignity. The Prophet said, 3 people Allah will not look at on the day of resurrection. And the dayuth, a man who permits indecency in his family. Ahmad graded Hassan by Al-Albani. 3. The oppressor, or one who disobeys his parents. A man who mistreats his parents or neglects their rights may face consequences in this life and the next. The Prophet included disobedience to parents among the gravest sins, Bukhari and Muslim. Such behavior reflects poor character, which could extend to his treatment of his wife. The extravagant or miserly man. Islam calls for moderation. A wasteful or excessively stingy man breeds discord in the household. Allah says, "Do not be extravagant, for He does not love the wasteful." Quran 6:141. The Prophet also advised, "Eat, drink, and give charity without extravagance or arrogance." Ahmad, the tyrant who disregards his wife's rights. This includes men who oppress or abandon their wives unjustly. Allah says, "Live with them in kindness." Quran 4:19. The Prophet said, "The best of you are those who are best to their families." Al-Tirmidhi 6:1. Associated with idolatry or heresy. This applies to men who worship others besides Allah or persist in deviant beliefs. Allah says, "Do not marry polytheistic women until they believe, nor marry your women to polytheistic men until they believe." Quran 2:21-21. General prophetic guidance. Marriage in Islam is a solemn covenant built on love and mercy. Thus, it is advised to avoid men who exhibit oppression, neglect, or religious deviation. The Prophet emphasized, "Choose suitable matches for your offspring, and marry those who are equal in faith and character." Ibn Majah graded Hassan by some scholars. Marriage is a pivotal decision, and one must rely on Allah while striving to follow His guidance.